with the bluegill rig out there. Let it bounce a little bit, see if it goes under the float. First official cast with the Z-Man baits. See if we can't get a couple bites this morning. Y'all, I'm live streaming maybe a little bit earlier than normal. Well, really earlier than normal, because normally I don't start live streaming until 9 or 10. But hey, we're out here. You see the first cast. Here we are. Maybe we'll get bit, maybe we won't. Not a lot of fishing on the weekends right now, because I'm hunting on the weekends. Come out here this morning, try to get a couple bluegills, maybe some bass. Hopefully something for you guys. Because this is a fishing channel primarily, not a hunting channel. So here we are. Gonna try and get some bass and some bluegills. The weather's starting to cool down a little bit, so the trout should start biting a little bit better. Don't know if that's gonna work out or not, but hey, I'm thinking maybe some trout maybe hitting within the next few days or so, a little bit better. There you go. First to cast, no bite. One on the gold minnow rig and one on the Z-Man baits, y'all. But you never know what's going to happen here. Maybe this cast will be the lucky cast. You never know, y'all. You know me, I'm trying to make content for you guys. Doing some fishing as well as hunting. I put out a short this morning. Why we're not getting no elk, you guys. Go check that out if you guys haven't already. But hey, thanks for joining us. For the one person who's joined us this morning, we are enjoying life. We are large and in charge, and our guts prove it. It was raining pretty good. The forecast wasn't calling for rain, but it was raining pretty good there for a while this morning. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that, you guys. With this front that come in, I don't know if we'll catch any fish or not. I mean, a front can either make or break your day. I knew that it was supposed to be cloudy today. Didn't know it was supposed to be rainy. So, to me, the rain generally helps the fishing. Stirs up the water a little bit, gets it. What's going on? I'm gay, huh? Wow. Well, I'm happy. That's what gay means. I'm happy. Oregon Out Daily 2.0. How you doing? Thank you. Hopefully we're going to catch something. Like I said, we got this front moved in. It's supposed to be in for the next, probably, I'm going to say the forecast is calling for the next 4 or 5 days. So, maybe more. Mostly 6'6". What's going on? And a tiger trout? Nice. I have yet to catch a tiger trout in my lifetime. Not that I've really ever fished for them because they're not in my area. So. Got a spider on my head. What do you mean I got? Oh, maybe that was a bite there. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? Yeah, it's usually pretty nice out here. I'll give you a look out that way and stuff so you guys can see what's going on all the way around. Those guys and gals who like the scenic view, there you guys go. What's up, Jersey City? Have a shave? Nah, no shaving for this guy. I don't believe that. Shaving's not for me. Thank you for the amazing view. I agree with you. God truly has blessed. Truly blessed. Dallas, Texas, nice. Glad you could join us. I hope you get to Texas someday and fish down there. They got some Some good fishing down there in Texas. Gator, gar, bass, catfish. I mean, you guys got it all down there. I'm in Oregon. What's up? How you doing? The name threw me off a little bit there. Arkansas, how you doing? Been to Arkansas maybe once or twice in my youth. Of course, I'm still in my youth, as you can tell. I'm still a very young. Come on, fish wary. I know they're out there because I already had one bite. I know they're out there. Basically, throwing Z-Man baits as usual. And I got a float rig with slip bobber and then a couple gulp minnows. That's basic setup for what I do. I ain't got no worms. How's the bite so far? Slow. Of course, with this front moved in here, I don't surprise me none. It's bound to pick up, I think. I don't know if it will, but I hope it will. I hope it will. I might be moving it too slow or too fast. You never know when you're fishing. Yes, let's go, y'all. Let's go. I might have to pay a little more attention to the gulp minnow rig and fish that a little bit more to get a few more bites, because I can. Oh no, I missed him. I went to go move it up just to make it move a little bit, and there's a fish on there. That's one thing about jigging when you're doing that and you're bouncing it up off the bottom and stuff. What happens is you bounce it up and it falls, and then a fish will eat it on the fall and you won't know it. And then you go to bounce again to try to give it more action, and all of a sudden there's a fish. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss them most of the time. Most of the time. So. The fishing up in the mountains has been pretty good. Yes, Jesus loves us all, that's for sure. That's for sure. Been up there elk hunting in the mountains, and I'll generally do a little mountain fishing while I'm up there elk hunting. Just because the lake's right there where I'm elk hunting. So. Surprised me that gulp minnow ain't got bit yet. Normally that's one of those ones that I rely on. Basically what I'm doing is just throwing a micro finesse bait, which is what I do a lot of times, is throw micro finesse. And I catch a lot of big fish on micro finesse. And so, you know, you can throw those big baits and everything for bass and stuff, and you're gonna catch fish. But I'm a finesse guy because I like throwing ultralight stuff. I'm not real big on throwing super heavy gear when there's no need to. Really, no need to. So, I do a lot of finesse fishing, like when I start steelhead fishing on the river. When I start steelhead fishing down on the river, you know, a lot of people be using 12, 10, 12, 15 pound tests for them steelhead. And to me, that's too heavy of line for steelhead. You don't need to go any heavier than 8. for steelhead. I wouldn't go any lighter than 8 for sure, but I definitely wouldn't go any heavier than 8. I've hooked a few steelhead on lighter line, and I just don't like it as much. Seems like they get the better of you when you do that. Yeah, hunting's one of my passions. I just since I've become a YouTuber, I haven't killed one stinging animal. So it's kind of been one of those relationships that's been bittersweet because I'm out there enjoying the land and what God's given us to enjoy, but I just haven't gotten anything since I've been a YouTuber, hunting wise. But always a fun time. I just put out a short video today about why we're not getting any elk where there should be some elk. Although we have gotten into them, we just haven't gotten close enough to get shot with a bow. And so those other creatures that don't belong there might be affecting the area I'm hunting. But they'll be moving them out soon enough anyways, because they're getting closer and closer to wintertime. They're not going to leave their four-legged creatures out there to starve high in elevation. So no bite this time so far. Haven't even gotten a sniffle on my Galtman rig. But I think if I was to work a little bit harder and stuff, I probably would. Yeah, trying for elk. I'm not today because I got to work at some point today, but right now I'm just, it's the in the week, basically the last day of the week, but I just need to get some fishing in for you guys and do a live stream fishing, just to let you guys know I'm still fishing, stuff like that, because during hunting season, generally I don't get to do too many live streams and stuff. So elk hunting this month, deer hunting next month. Deer hunting next month, and then it'll be done, and then it'll be time to just focus on fishing again. So always looking forward to fishing and hunting. I'm going to try a little bit different style now. I'm just going to kind of throw out there slow reel, because that throwing it out there and bouncing ain't quite working. I figure with this front and everything, that might help me out by out there and work it in without stopping. I might pause it once in a while, just in case if there's an aggressive fish. Just in case if there's an aggressive fish. Basically what I'm doing is I'm fan casting out there. The deer have been coming to you. Well, can I come over there and shoot one if they're coming right to you? Maybe I can hold my hand out and give me a deer that way. Oh, man. I've seen one bull elk. Well, technically they consider it a spike, so it wasn't a bull, but oh, I missed him. No. For some reason, when I hit that spot, I keep missing them. I'm getting bit every time, and then I miss them, and I'm like, what in the world is wrong with me? Yeah, them deer, they're fun creatures to be chasing. I love to chase them. I love to eat them more, and I do chase them. But I will chase them. Boy, that young lady over there, she catching fish. I ain't catching nothing. Maybe she knows something I don't know. Maybe she knows something I don't know. I've had plenty of bites, but no takers. It's starting to sprinkle again. Thanks. Tight lines to you too. One of the cool things about a live stream is you just never know You never know what you're gonna get in a live stream. You don't know if you're gonna catch a fish or not. So that's one of the cool things about live streaming. Missed it. That is one of the cool things about live streaming for you guys is you guys get to see what I do and do not do. Fishing and go Pacific Northwest. How you doing? Glad you could join us on this day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video yesterday. I know it's a longer video and I know it ain't got a lot of fish catching, but hey, I done pretty good. So I put that out there, and a lot of that was just fishing and not catching, but that's just how that part of the day went. But once I got set up and got where I wanted to be, the fishing picked up really good. So more of that video will be out soon, y'all. What's going on, Lenny? With Rich? How you doing? I can't believe that Galtman set up ain't got hit yet. Basically what I'm doing over on this side is I'm casting into those weeds. I'm reeling in through those weeds, and hopefully I'm going to get some kind of action strike or something out there. Yeah, it's really nice water. I mean, this Lake Billy, it's just, I mean, it's got a lot of good water on it. We got 3 rivers feeding it. We got the Deschutes, Crooked, and Metolius River feeding this body of water. It's a pretty sweet spot. Last year, I think it was, or the year before, there was a record bull trout caught out of here. So it's a pretty sweet setup. And we got some really good kokanee fishing here, and trout fishing, and bass, and bluegill fishing as well. Yeah, that's usually a pretty good thing. Creature baits and spinner baits, but I'm more of a finesse kind of guy. So if you give me a creature bait that's maybe 2 inches long, I would definitely be throwing it. But I like a really finesse presentation all year round. It gets bit all year, so you know I really don't do too much big worm or big bait fishing. In my younger days, I did a lot of it, but I found that I like finesse fishing a lot better than I do creature baits and stuff like that. But it's just how I am, I guess. You haven't landed a kokanee yet this year, huh? I've landed a couple of them this year out of my kayak, which is always fun. That's why I got the kayak, was for kokanee fishing and bull trout fishing, and also, you know, other types of fishing. But when I got it for trolling and stuff. Palmer Lake. Oh yeah, I caught them right here out of Lake Billy and out of Haystack Reservoir this year. Always a fun time hitting kokanee. I didn't go to like Plina or East Lake like I should have went, but shoulda, coulda, always, you know, kind of thing. Shoulda, coulda, always, but never did. Didn't make it this year, unfortunately. There's a lot of bodies of water I wanna go fish every year and just don't make it to, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, I missed him. There was something there when after I was done getting that angle out. I might have to switch colors or baits, but I'm not gonna go away from Finesse when I do. Then I'll have to switch to a longer hook because I'll be fishing a bigger bait. I might put this down and start focusing on that Gultman rig a little more. I keep saying that, but you never know. Oh, there went a bite. He didn't get it though. If he got it, I would have set the hook. That's the thing is I've had plenty of bites, just nothing aggressive enough to get a good hook set on yet. I'm fishing for large or smallmouth and bluegill and trout. Primarily what I fish for mostly, and crappie at times. Depends on where I'm fishing. If I'm fishing for crappies, but if I'm out Lake Billy, then I'm fishing for bluegill, bass, and trout, and whatever else decides to bite. It's like kokanees here, suckers, pike minnow. Yeah, should be fun if you can get to fishing with Stay Fishy. He knows his stuff when it comes to fishing them stalkers for sure. Yeah, I hope I get a few too. I mean, I'm just probably focusing on the wrong fish right now. You know, but I don't mind focusing on more on bass than anything else right now. Like the biggest one I caught this year is probably 10 inches long, maybe a little more. So not like, well, that is pretty big. I ain't gonna say that ain't very big. That is a really nice bluegill, 10-inch bluegill. So, what state am I in? I'm in Oregon. I'm in Oregon. And Oregon's not really known for its warm water fisheries. Don't get me wrong, it's got some really good warm water fisheries, but that's not really what it's known for. It's known more for its salmon, steelhead, and trout, sturgeon. And I'm telling you, that sturgeon's fun. It's a lot of fun. Oh wow, that's a really nice bluegill though. 8.5 inches is still a nice bluegill. Oh, you're in Illinois, huh? Yeah, there's something there. I missed whatever it was. Yeah, we do get some big trout for sure. Like there was a 27-pound bull trout caught out of here last year or the year before. It could have been longer than that. I don't remember when. Definitely got some big bull trout. And like a lot of the reservoirs have some really nice, really nice rainbows they stock. Trophy trout is what they call them. Yeah, on 2 pound. Yeah. Fishing those ultralights is a great way to catch in bluegills, that's for sure. I like using that ultralight stuff too for some bluegills. That's fun. Crappies as well. When you catch some of them big old bass when you're fishing for bluegills, that's always fun. Or big old trout when you're fishing for crappie. That's always fun. Always fun. Boy, I don't know what's up with these fishes this morning, but they just ain't cooperating like I was hoping they'd be cooperating. That's okay. That's the way it goes sometimes, though. Boy, that little gal over there, she catches a lot of fish. I wonder what she's doing or not. Maybe she's using bait. Black crappies now, nice. Mostly dinks, yeah. Unfortunately, when you're crappie fishing, you got to take the small ones with the big ones, you know. You just never know if you're going to get a big one or a small one. We've caught in a handful of 11, 12 inches, 13 inches this year. Crappies, which is a pretty nice crappie for Central Oregon. I've seen them bigger, though. I've seen them go 17 inches. You know how big a 17-inch crappie is, man? That's a giant. I've not caught one that big, but I've seen them that big. All right, I think we'll put this down and start focusing on trying to get some fish on that gulp minnow rig so I can catch a fish for you guys. Because what I'm doing is not working, unfortunately. Makes for a hard day when fishing if what you're doing is not working. I'm just going to throw it out there and let it settle on the bottom and see what happens for the moment. Just keep an eye on it so don't disappear on me. Alright, let's see if we can get some on the gulp minnow rig. Sometimes if you just throw it out there and just let it set like that, sometimes it'll get bit. Just letting it set. Gonna be super finessey, super slow. Working it back in. Might get some bass as well as some bluegills doing this. Might not. My buddy's supposed to be out here later, so maybe he'll bring some worms. Maybe that's why I'm not catching any fish, because I ain't got no worms. I don't know. I got plenty of other stuff I could use though. So if I'm using worms as an excuse, it's because it's just an excuse. So basically what I'm just going to do is I'm going to throw it out there and just work it back to me. Nice and easy, just kind of bounce it back to me. Then let it set. And then bounce it back to me again. Let it set. There are definitely some fish actively feeding out there because I keep seeing them rise. But they're not biting what I'm throwing. What's going on, Warren? Hopefully y'all are enjoying your day. Looking for that one perfect cast. Going to find one fish and then I'll hopefully be in them. Hopefully. I can't guarantee nothing. And that is definitely one of the cool things about live streaming is you can't guarantee nothing. At least in a video, I can cut out all the slow parts and stuff like that and make it that much better for you guys. But I think this is good, just throwing baits and stuff like that and just talking to you too. I'll get something eventually. I just don't know when. That is one of the things about fishing is you just never know when. You never know when. Yeah, you guys can kind of see the float out there. Yeah, it is pretty nice out here for sure. That's why I come out here once a week. Part of it is because the beauty of it, and the other part is I just like to catch some bluegills, y'all. There's just no doubt about it. I mean, for being such a small fish, they certainly are beautiful, and they fight good too. And if you're hungry, they're pretty good eating too. If you're hungry. Like Washington State, yeah, I imagine that's pretty. I've been through Washington a couple times, but never really spent any time up there. Haven't been there a couple times though. Boy, I don't know what the deal is with these fish. It might be the front, or it might be just the fact that I ain't got worms. I'm going to keep bringing that up, even if it's not true. Nice. You used to live in Klamath Falls. Yeah, definitely a good hunting area for sure. The Oregon is. Definitely got some good fishing too, though. Oh, there might have been a bite right there. It didn't. Oh, yes, I missed him. But we got our first legitimate bite on the gulp minnow, which makes me happy. Makes me happy. Yep, there's another bite. If he just sticks with it long enough to get pinned. That's the thing, is they're being so finicky. Finicky, I'm telling you, finicky. Elk, antelope, and deer. Yeah, I've never really hunted antelope. I've not gotten a tag, but I haven't really put in for a tag for antelope. So that's probably why I haven't gotten a tag for one. Yeah, I do a lot of bow hunting. I do some rifle hunting as well. So definitely got some nice antelope though in the area for sure. I never caught no cod before. Well, we definitely had a decent bite on a gulp minnow finally. I've had fish come up and hit that float a lot of times too. I don't know what it is about a float, but oh yeah, yeah. I use a bear bow myself, compound, with all the bells and whistles. Yeah. Shooting a diamond now, huh? Yeah, I like the bear bow. I mean, it's reasonably priced. I mean, it does everything I need it to do. Don't really have to go super expensive to get a good bow. There's a bite. Was a bite. Um, Magnum Hunter and whitetail, huh? When I was a kid, I grew up using recurves. But when I became an adult, I decided I wanted to get a compound bow. Must be super small bluegill. One of these times I get one pin for you guys. One of these times. I just don't know which time it's going to be, though. That's fishing for you, though. Alex and Bella just showed up. Well, I don't know if Bella showed up, but Alex showed up. So we might have some night crawlers to improve our chances of catching some fish. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. Depends on if you brought some. Mm-hmm. Glad you guys could join us, though. That's for sure. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, hopefully this weekend we're going to be getting some meat. Tomorrow, get out there and hopefully get some meat. Fill up our freezer. Oh no. He stole my goat minnow, y'all. That guy was too aggressive. He stole it. Let me get another one on here. I don't know if he was too aggressive or if I was too aggressive. One of the two. It's probably a little bit of both. Probably just got too excited. Ripped it right out of his jaw. Well, he probably didn't have the hook. He probably just had the minnow by the tail. Them little ones tend to do that. They like to grab them by the tail and steal them from me. Mid-sized yak, huh? I got a big old full-size yak meant for big water and stuff. Going out Sunday, huh? Cool, right on. It's always good when people get out and go fishing in their yaks or even from the bank. All right, man, be safe. Let that sit there for quite a while. Bella and Alex finally showed up. Here comes the real star of the show. Bella. She's going, fish on, fish on, fish on. Finally. 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 Ah. Finally, you guys. Oh, man, it took 45 minutes, pretty much 46 minutes to finally catch a fish. Yeah. And I've had bites. I just missed them. You guys. Check that out. A little beauty. Boom. There you guys go. Remember to catch, kiss, and release fish once in a while. And ensures a future fishery for all. Here we going. Ha ha. Took 45 minutes. Catch one stinking fish in a place I usually don't do that. Have that slow of a time catching fish. I don't know why. Probably just the way I'm fishing, I guess. I don't know. Really couldn't tell you guys. David, what's up? Yeah, it's definitely cooler with the rain. For sure. Them elk up there in the mountains should be moving around a lot. Come this weekend. Or tomorrow. Maybe it'll make for some better hunting. But for whatever reason, the fishing has been real slow today. Took a break from throwing this bait and then bam. Yep, Oregon Lake Billy, that's for sure. Yep. If I'm talking about Lake Billy, it's usually in Oregon. It's the only Lake Billy I know. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with everybody. We appreciate it. Mr. Alex, Bella, what's up, y'all? Glad you guys could join me. And Mr. Alex wasn't planning on fishing today because of the weather, I don't think. I've texted him and said, I'm on my way to Lake Billy. He says, but it's raining and it's lightning and it's thundering. I'm like, yeah, I'm still going. He says, all right, I'll be there. So here he comes to save the day. Hopefully he's got something that'll catch fish better than I do. Finally got a smallmouth, you guys. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Did you guys watch that game last night? I didn't. I was working. Oh, that was a... Oh, there's a bite. He didn't stick with it, though. He just kind of tap. It was gone. So I didn't set the hook on him. I was like, ooh, got a bite. And he just stopped biting on it. I was ready to set that hook and yank him out of there. But he decided he didn't want it. You guys watch that game last night? It was a good game. Tonight's game should be pretty good too. It's all the way over in Brazil. All the way over in Brazil. Mr. Alex, how you doing? I've caught one fish. Mm-hmm. I don't know. No, I found them. I just can't get them hooked. I think they're so small they just don't want to. I just can't get. They don't get the hook in their mouth. Yeah. Everything but worms. You know me. I use everything but worms. Worms are the last resort. I know you're going to pull out your night crawlers and start catching them like crazy. I know. And now I'm going to be like, all right, I'm stealing all your night crawlers. You'll be like, no, you ain't. I'm catching fish, not you. So where'd you guys catch all them bass the other day?
My secret spot.
In your secret spot, huh? Missed him. Your secret spot held that many bass, huh?
Oh man, my sister was laying there. I didn't catch any.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, did your family go back home?
Yeah, the last one left yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah? You guys ate plenty of fish then? And they took plenty of fish back home with them, right? Did you guys watch the game yesterday? Was there a rain delay in the game? Oh yeah? Oh really? Mr. Alex, he's gonna come out here. He's gonna show me how to catch a bluegill gill, and maybe some bass too. He got them night crawlers probably. He's gonna start having a sleigh fest while I fish, which is fine. I don't mind. He can sleigh fest it all he wants. You guys know me. I'm about catching fish, but you know, I'm sometimes it takes. I'm a little stubborn about using bait. Sometimes I can be very stubborn about not using bait. I like artificials and stuff like that, you guys. I will use bait if I have to, though. So basically what I've done is I'm going to try and slow down even that much more. Maybe it'll give me more bites, and I'm just going to slowly creep along the bottom and just kind of lift up on the rod. Hopefully that's going to give me a couple more bites. Could be color why I'm not getting bit. I don't know. It could be. I'm not ready to say that it's color though. I'm just gonna say it's because I'm stubborn. Stubborn. Because I am stubborn. What are you guys fishing for this weekend? If anything at all. Are you guys hunting? Hi, what's up? Dolores Campos. How you doing? Glad you could join us. Been a slow morning of fishing so far. I've had my fair share of bites, I just ain't caught none. Well, I caught one fish, but one fish hardly counts as a sleigh fest, y'all. David, what's up? All right, I'm ready to take a break from throwing this again and start working that gulp minnow rig again. 'Cause I feel like I can get bit again on that. But will I get a good hook set is the problem. Because I have not got a good hook set on it yet today. All right, let's see what happens. See if we can't get some on a Gultman already. Hoochie Mama. I had one of them years ago. Dog ate it up. Somebody's dog ate it up. Yeah, I think that happens with elk calls. Is you scare them sometimes if you use it too much. I think that can definitely be something that happens for sure when you're out there elk hunting. Is if you call it too much, hit that call too much, can definitely cause you to scare the elk instead of bring them to you. My thing is about the elk is this time of year they're usually in the rut and they're usually talking. But every time I've ever hunted the area I'm hunting this time of year, never once have I heard them talking. And in different units, I've heard them talking. But the unit I'm in, that I got my tag for, I've never once heard them talk this time of year. Are you going to catch them all now, Alex?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Catch a fish today.
That's what I like to hear. Alex is going to catch a lot of them. He's going to convince me to use a night crawler probably at some point if he starts catching them.
Hello, everybody. Oh, the water. That's some rough water. Is that? Look.
Hello, Bella. How you doing, sweetheart?
Where you at?
I'm over here. So did you guys eat fish every night your family was here, or did you just...
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. So they had a rain delay or a thunderstorm delay in the Dallas game?
So, they cut out for like half an hour and a little longer.
Uh-huh.
They had some thunderstorm.
Looked like a pretty good game. I watched the highlights.
Yeah, it was a game. It was, back and forth. But the Cowboys got robbed.
How'd they get robbed?
Oh, there was a couple of plays that
Fish on, fish on. Oh, bass. Too small of a bass. Oops, he gone. They got robbed how?
well, there was a couple of plays that should have been called for penalties.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, in sports, some plays don't get called, or some calls don't get made. You guys say hi to Bella. She's a long time participant in this channel. She comes fishing as often as possible. And even on days I don't get to go fishing, sometimes she gets to go fishing, and I don't. Lucky dog anyways. She's a lucky dog. Yeah, there's definitely a bounty on pike minnow in like the Columbia River, but here where we're at, there ain't no bounty on them. They still want you to get rid of them, but there's no bounty on them. I catch them, I eat them. I don't throw them back. Unless I just don't feel like keeping them.
So where do they pay you at?
The Columbia River.
Oh, I'm gonna go there.
You want to get paid to catch pike minnow, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bite. But it didn't even stick with it. It just kind of a bloop, and it was gone.
Nothing to bite yet. Nothing this side.
If you catch one of them pike minnows with a tag in it, they're worth $500.
Oh, it's really?
Yeah,
Got a tag.
yeah.
Who's tagging them?
I don't know who's tagging them, but they got a tag in them, and they pay you more for the tagged ones.
Columbia River?
Yeah. You got to sign up for them every day, though. You got to, when you're over there and you're fishing for them, you got to sign up. Sign in every day that you're fishing for them. That way they know you're trying to get rid of them. Yeah. And some people make a lot of money doing that, but they that's all they do is fish for them.
Yeah, see, that's what I want to do.
Top.
I'm gonna go there this week.
You're gonna go there this week, huh? I don't even know where you sign up at for them. I didn't know Bella was rock hound either, David. Because he seen Bella on the rock, so he's like. Bellas. What up, wife? How you doing? Glad you could join us. Say hi to the wife, y'all. Yep, she's watching.
Hi, wife.
That's a terrible name for I'll call Hoochie Mama. The wife says, "Well, tell that to David." Oh shoot, that's funny. She says Hoochie Mama's a bad name for an elk call. Yeah, it's called a Hoochie Mama. Made by Primos. Yeah.
So you said you found where you're biting at?
Well, you're fishing on the. Well, no, you're fishing on the right side now, I guess.
I wanted to bite you so far.
Well, I have. I've had several bites, and you've seen me have a couple bites. Not my fault. I'm not hooking them, and you're not hooking them. But of course, you got to get a bite so you can even try to set hook, right?
But this is the only area where you're gonna be biting. So you need to. We've never fished other areas besides here.
Well, they could be in other areas. This is the spot I always go to because they're usually here.
Yeah, we slayed a lot of bass over there.
Yeah, that's just what they call them.
What is that? The smallmouth?
Yeah, smallmouth here. There are some largemouth, but not very often. Oh, you hit the money. You hit the money. You hit the money. You're gonna get bit. There's something wrong with you there. The wife says hi, Alex and Bella.
Hi. getting in the way yet?
No, you're good, you're good. You're good.
No, it's not. Even if it's big or whatever, I mean, longer than.
Did you ever go get whatever it was you had at you bought at Goodwill?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got it. That's right. Yeah. It's in my storage right now. I got it.
That's why it's called fishing and not catching. Sometimes all you're doing is slinging stuff out there and bringing it back in. Oh, right over there, that little gal that was here earlier, she was catching them off that point over there.
What?
Over there.
Oh, yeah?
Off that other one, yeah. I don't know what she was using, but she was catching a few of them. You caught a dink once just to see what it was like, huh? Yeah, it's been raining for sure. Rain does happen. Bella, what's up, kiddo? How you doing?
Where you at?
You can go ahead and cast. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out if we get a fish on or not. Bella, Bella, Bella. So we might think about moving over there sometime and maybe trying over there, where she was catching all her fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
But me, I'm all right here for now. But yeah, we definitely need some good rain, especially for hunting season. That rain helps us out during hunting season. Beautiful day. I mean, it's cloudy, overcast, a little rainy, but still a beautiful day, y'all. Oh, I just missed one. Lifted it up to try to bounce a little bit, and he was on there. He just wasn't on there good enough for me to set the hook. You're where I was getting all my bites at, bud. Earlier. I don't know why you're not getting bit. It's got to be the cloudy day. Sometimes that causes the fish not to bite so well.
I thought this one they bite. They kind of clouded it.
They do. But some days, you know, some days it just doesn't work out that way. Are you slipping down to the depth that you want? You may not be getting deep enough.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you may not be.
Suggest that it is good.
Because if it's not sliding down to the depth you want it to be, you might not be getting deep enough.
What, 4 feet? 4.5 feet? It's plenty deep. I'm gonna go hunting.
All right, you go hunting. I'm going to go fishing. Bella, come here, girl. Careful, careful. Alex decided to jump out there and go looking. He's gonna Try and do what his sister does and just drag it along the dock and catch fish. I would do that, but I don't want to get on that stinking dock and fall in the water. He's gonna get bit now though. He's out there on that dock. He's gonna work it until he finds them, and then he's gonna start catching them like crazy. I know he is. Yep, he already got bit. Yep. Yeah, that was. Oh, okay. He says it wasn't a bite. It looked like a bite to me though. Yep, he did have a bite. It just dunked it under when you turned. I told you I had a bite. See? You got a bite, man. You're not listening to me, man. I know the difference between a pull and a bite. Bella! She's like, I'm going with him.
How did you get in there, Bella?
She's like, I'm going with him. It's under. It's under. He's not even paying attention. Hey, there's a bluegill. That's what we're after. How to catch fish, huh? He said, you put the worm on the hook and throw it out. Seems simple enough. Hey, there you go. I don't know. I think Alex is probably going to keep a couple. If not, that's fine too. He can catch and release. I don't mind. Salmon is delicious, yeah. Drew Kimball. Yeah. No. Oh, did you let him go? You want me to get your bucket so we can put it in the bucket? I can go get a bucket. All right. You guys, we're going to go get a bucket. I'll be right back, y'all. I got the bucket and I got the worms, so you don't have to worry about coming back until you're ready to come back. Cross. All right. You got another one? Alex is over there catching and I'm over here fishing. That's okay, he can catch our fish. I don't mind. Maybe I need to put a worm on there. PG. Oh, FGP. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely sounds smart. Throw on a worm, throw it out there, and catch fish. Sounds pretty smart, for sure. Yeah. Too bad you're in sisters and working instead of out here fishing with us. Alex has found a fish, for sure. He's fishing right above him and missing him even. He's out there, I'm watching him float going there, and he's like, not even paying attention to his float. And I'm like, I figured it'd swallow it by the time he pays attention to it, and no. See, that's where I was getting those bites out earlier, casting my gulp minnows out there. Yeah. Well, yeah. You obviously found them way over there. I'm thinking I might have to switch to worm just to catch a few fish, y'all. I don't like doing that though. I like fishing the way I fish. Because it's how I am. You guys. But I'm happy as long as Alex is catching fish, I guess. I've already caught one fish, well, two fish. 2 smallmouth. You're basically doing what Nita does, except for she don't have a float. Stay Fishy Ribbon, Oregon, what's up? You ready to start doing some steelhead fishing, bro? No, I'm not hunting today. Today I'm fishing.
But they'll stay fishing. I'm gonna go to Walton with him next weekend.
Oh, Fishy, he said he's going to go to Walton with you next time you go. He wants to go catch some trout. Just open it up and fling it where you can. I'll put you a worm on there so you don't have to come back. There you go. All right. Give me a little slack there, bud. All right. We're going to get him another worm on here, and you guys can just watch me while I talk. So yeah, stay fishy. Alex wants to go with you when you go to Walton Lake. That's why you're missing so many. You got such a big hook on there. You got too big of a hook, bro.
I don't know. That's all I had that's rigged up for now.
That's why you're not catching so many fish. Using a giant hook.
I got a big old hook on there.
Uh-huh. Well, if you get tired of missing them, I got a smaller hook I can tie on there for you.
Okay.
Next time you bait up. Because you're the master baiter.
I was the masturbator the other day.
Yeah, when you were fishing with your sister and your cousins.
3 ladies, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody had to be a masturbator. Oh, yeah, what's going on?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. Ah, there you go, masturbator. Those are water planes. They land on the water. Anywho, back to it. All right. Back to the questions. He says he's going on next Monday. Yeah, the 15th. Said he's when he's going to Walton Lake. Not in this area of Oregon we don't. But if you go to the Columbia River, we got walleye. There's none right here. I think walleyes are only on the Columbia River. Yeah, the last stock of the year. 750 big boys, huh, is what they're stocking over there. So you guys are going trophy hunting then, basically. Stay Fishy. Stay Fishy says you guys are going trophy hunting if you're going to Walton Lake. They're stocking 750 big boys on the 8th. But he's going on the 15th. So. I wish we had walleyes out here in our area of Oregon, but we don't. We got to go all the way to Columbia River for them. Yeah, that's what I told him. It was being stocked on the 8th. Boy, I couldn't catch a cold even if I tried to today, man. That's how slow the fishing been for me. That's okay though. I'll get them. I just need to stop being stubborn and throw on a worm. What'd you do? Stop getting bit over there? Why don't you bring your fish and I'll put them in the bucket? You think you jumped off the dock? What the heck? I guess that fish didn't want to be eaten. Yeah. Look at the air show, y'all. Look at it. It's one of them boat planes. One of them planes that land on the water. Check that out, you guys. Check it out. Check it out. There's two of them. All I see is the one right now. He's taking off again. Woohoo! The air show. Huh? There comes the other one. He's coming in for his landing. Anywho. Yeah, this next Monday, the 8th, the stock is in the last 750 a given week. A settle down, and yeah, I agree with you, Stay Fishy. Let them settle down for a week or so. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. He coming in for landing right there on the water. Check that out, you guys. He's not going to land for long. He's just going to touch down, I think, and then take back off like that other one did. That's crazy. Out here fishing. Sorry, I'm not the greatest cameraman, but I don't need to be. Check that out. That's crazy, isn't it, y'all? Getting ready to take off. There he goes. Later, dude. Crazy. He gone. That was cray cray. Cray cray. That was so cray cray. Yep, those planes. Pilots are brave. That's true. They are brave. For sure. Now, how come there weren't 700 people watching when that happened? I'm glad that I got the few that I have watching, but still, that would be cool to have more people watching when that happened. I was not expecting that to happen today, you guys.
So how often are those planes coming through, guys?
I have no clue. That's the first time I've ever seen them do that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, those are float planes. That's the first time I've ever seen one. In life, I've never seen one before. They just happened to do that here today for some reason. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they didn't look like they had anything that would pick up water to fight a fire. So, I have no clue, you guys. That was cool, though. I have to say, it was cool. See, I've never seen that before. Never have I ever in my entire life seen something so crazy in my life. That was pretty cool, though, if you ask me. Cool. I'm glad somebody knows what they're for. Like I said, I've never seen one before. So, Usually I'm used to the helicopters that have the hose that comes down into the water and they suck up water and then they fly away. That's the kind of firefighting plane that I'm used to. I'm about ready to throw on a nightcrawler because this is getting ridiculous at this point. Oh, there's a bite on the gulp rig, gulp metal rig. Just a tap and gone. Tap and gone. Tap and gone. No commitment. No commitment. No commitment. Way it goes sometimes. No commitment by the fish. There you go, biting again. No commitment though. Definitely got some commitment issues. All right, we're gonna put on a worm on that float rig. See if we can't get more bites. All right, let's see if we can get a bite on them gulp minnows before we put one away and put on a worm with it. Then we'll do a gulp minnow nightcrawler rig instead. You guys are the best for sticking in here on this live stream, you know. Surely do appreciate it. Surely do appreciate it. I know it hasn't been the most action-packed one, but hey, at least you guys are still here. I appreciate it, I appreciate it, I appreciate it. So does Bella and Alex. All right. All right, you guys, nightcrawler rig about to get destroyed, y'all. Gonna start catching some fish for real. And even if it don't, I'll be okay with that too. I just would prefer to get some fish. Just gonna put a small piece on there. I'm gonna start fishing like crazy with it. All right, nightcrawler going up against the dock. Exactly where it went was up against the dock. See how long it takes to get destroyed, that nightcrawler. No. Bella and Alex are way over there. I don't know what made Bella decide to jump over there, but she did. He's like, "You going? I'm going." Yep, there was a bite. Look down at the screen and float one under. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Boy, oh boy, what a day of slowness. That's the words. Magic. Oh, magic. Yeah, I agree with you. That is the magic word. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. For sure. I can't wait until them big old beautiful steelhead come into the river though. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to steelhead season. I look forward to that every year. That steelhead season is second to none when it comes to fishing in Central Oregon. Don't get me wrong, there are other fishing that you can catch a lot more and stuff like that, but thank you, I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the view. But that steelhead fishing is second to none when it comes to fishing in Oregon. I'm telling you guys. It's like one of my favorite fish to catch. For sure. Thank you, wife. I appreciate that. Keep saying that until you get tired and you can't speak no more. Oh, you're curing up some eggs? Nice. That's pretty sweet. We're not allowed to use bait on the Deschutes River for steelhead fishing, so. No curing up, no eggs for me. I did when I used to salmon fish a lot. I used to cure up eggs, but I don't salmon fish so much anymore. Huh. Yeah, definitely good lures. Yeah, we do drift beads and we drift beads and um we drift beads and we uh, do jig and bobbers and stillies and spinners and stuff. So yeah, there's just a few different ways we fish from here. We're just not allowed to use baits, so we do a lot of hardware fishing or fly fishing for them. Boy, I thought for sure a worm would get bit a little more. I mean, I have had a bite on it, but not nearly as many bites as I thought I would. I'm going to go ahead and throw on this other side and see what happens on the other side, because, man, that just makes no sense to me. Let's go ahead and switch over this way and try over here, see what happens. Yeah, that's still head fishing, man. That's a great fishery right there. Great fishery. It's ever since I caught that first steelhead, it's been definitely been one of my favorite fish to catch. You got one? All right. I'm hung up with the goat, or not with the goat rig, but the yeah. Lost my words. In Norway, huh? Wow, that's quite a ways away. Norway. What's the fishing like in Norway? That's something.
How many fish did you get in the bucket?
So far, a big fat goose egg.
Goose egg?
Yep. Fish on, doubled up. Alex got a fish, I got a fish. Oh, mine come off. Mine come off, no.
Oh, boy.
You want me to put your fish in a bucket?
No, I want you to pull us over.
Pull you over?
Yeah, I want to come over there.
Okay.
I'm getting seasick.
You're getting seasick. You're getting seasick. All right, I'm going to put you guys on us in case if something funny happens. You never know with that guy and me. Something might happen that's worth laughing about. Get us a very light. All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're open? Well, none of us got all wet, so we're good to go. Whoa, Bella.
Where's your fish?
My fish, remember, came off when I was reeling it in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was trying to get him in, and he just decided to throw it at the last second. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Fly fishing is a very good way, very nice way to fish, for sure. Oh, the sun. Oh, that means the bluegill bite's about to pick up with that sun shining out. Born in Norg, how do we say that? Sardine country, huh? You would know, wife, if it was sardine country. You like them sardines. Salmon and trout, nice. You, a lot of different species, though, nice as well. Cool, right on. Full of trout, sweet. Right on.
The sun is out.
Yep. Now it's feeling a little hot now again. Fishing gold. You got one already?
Oh, I missed.
Alex is missing fish. I can't even pay one to bite today. Not even a night crawler is tempting enough for him. I prefer to fish all bodies of water because I just like to catch fish. It don't have to be. It can be any species. I'm a fan of all fish. Alex is a fan of all fish he can eat. Right, Alex?
That's right. What else you gonna fish for?
Well, you see me fishing all the time for other people, and a lot of times I fish and release when I ain't got nobody to take them.
So what do you guys catch here?
Bass and bluegill, trout,
Okay.
just a variety of things.
Okay.
Was that one jumping? There one jumping? Yeah, right out there. That's probably a kokanee or a trout right there.
Not the other day was just bass. No other thing.
No bluegills, no trout, no nothing, huh? But that was at your secret spot, huh?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Boy, the time when you took me to your secret spot, man, it was booked up.
Oh yeah. There's nobody there this time.
Nobody there this time, huh? Just you and your family.
Yeah, the bass. They were all in the shade area.
Yeah.
But it was hot that day. It was like in the 90s.
It's supposed to be in the 90s today.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to get pretty toasty today. You guys gonna watch the game tonight?
Oh yeah.
Who you guys rooting for in football this year, if anybody? Supposed to start cooling down next week, so everything, all these warm water fish are going to start slowing down on their bites, and the cold water fish are going to start biting again.
So what are we gonna fish for then?
Cold water fish, trout,
Trout?
bull trout, salmon. Well, not so much salmon, but steelhead.
I'm anxious to use my thing. Side planer.
Yeah.
Can I throw 2 side planers out there?
No, you're only allowed one rod on the river.
Only 1 rod in the river?
Yep, only one rod in the river.
Oh.
Go Hawks, huh? Is that the Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah.
No, he's talking about the Atlanta Hawks, not the Seahawks.
Oh, what the?
He's probably talking about the Seahawks, but I had to make it sound good anyways.
Seahawks fan. Yeah.
You're probably talking about the Seahawks, but I had to, since Alex is a Seahawks fan, I had to say it was the Atlanta Hawks instead of the Seahawks. Yeah, he said Seahawks. Or they said they said Seahawks, yeah. He got all excited and he was disappointed because I said, no, the Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks. That was funny. Alex likes some Seahawks.
Yeah.
They got robbed in that Super Bowl against the Patriots. They got robbed. Of course, partially was their play calling that got them robbed, but all they had to do was hand it off. I feel like they would have won that game instead of throwing it.
Oh, yeah. Why does my thing keep going on?
I don't know, because you're probably getting hung on your guides when you're casting, probably.
Yeah.
Bella's over there chilling in the shade. Yeah, this year we just got flat out beat by the Eagles in the Super Bowl this year, which was fine. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, for us to do as well as we've been doing over the last 7 years, I'm not going to complain about one loss in the Super Bowl. Some people would, but I'm not. My brother got so mad because we were getting handed. He turned off the game. I'm like, whoa, dude, ride or die by your team, bro. Ride or die. And he was just so mad. He couldn't even watch the second half of the game. I'm like, dude, there's just something wrong with that. Till 76, huh? What made you change from the Raiders to the Hawks in 76? Kind of just question, kind of curious to why you chose not to follow the Raiders anymore. You buy the sardines by the case. Where's the case then? I ain't seen the case, wife. What do you mean buy cans by the case? I ain't seen no case of sardines in our house ever, wife. Come on now.
Why would you buy sardines and have fresh fish?
Because sardines are just delicious. They smell bad and they taste bad, but they're delicious. That's why I eat sardines. Oh, I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense for you to decide to be a Hawks fan instead of a Raiders fan. I'm originally from Missouri, so I'm a Chiefs fan. You know, we're gonna put that tomahawk chop down hopefully tonight. If not, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna whine over a loss. You know. Now, in my younger days, when before we'd ever won a Super Bowl, I might have whined about a loss because I wanted them to win a Super Bowl. But now that we've won a couple, you know, I don't matter if we lose. I'm just happy that in my lifetime I finally got to see them because I didn't think I was ever going to see them win a Super Bowl. That's how bad we were for a long time. And I'm like, man. And then finally we drafted this kid named Mahomes, and we won a Super Bowl. We only won 3 of them, so I'm happy about that. You know, that's just yes, wife. We know you're a Green Bay Packers fan. Packers don't mean nothing. Oh, my bad. I shouldn't be so mean. There's nothing wrong with the Packers. I'm just not a.
What happened to the bike, G? There's no,
It's gonna pick up eventually.
no more fishing here.
There are fish here. It's because you decided not to be on the dock anymore. Is what happened. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate that. They're there. It's just getting them to bite. That sun coming out, they should start biting anytime. That's one thing I do know about bluegills is they like the sun. That's why I keep casting further and further away so I can see if I can't find them. From Lee Summit, huh? Did you try casting out in that area? Out in that area? Sometimes they hang out there. All them geese out there and the way they sound, man, it's crazy. Hear their wings?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
You got a bite, you got a bite, you got a bite, you got a bite. Did you get him?
No.
What? He had you under for like a full 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They do make a weird out of things. That is, here they come.
Yeah.
It's just floating.
Looks like they're gonna land. Look at them geese, y'all. Hopefully you guys are gonna see them land. Oh wait, it's on me. No wonder why you guys can't see what's going on. Oh, Alex is in the way of watching them land. Ooh. Go geese, go geese. You got it, you got it, you got it. Go, 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 go. You got it. Meow. They landed. Hopefully you guys caught that. I know it's kind of far away. I didn't get a chance to zoom in on them. Sorry. Pretty cool. See some geese land. See some airplanes land. There you go. That should get you bit. Money, 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 money. Alex is in the money zone. Boy, I just can't pay him to bite today. What is wrong with me?
You switch to the night crawlers?
Yeah, I did switch to night crawlers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I still can't get him to bite.
Sheesh.
I know there's something wrong with me. Something wrong with me. And I'm hung up too with this one. I got it. I got it. Bend my hook straight, but I can bend it back into place. Check and see. Oh wow, that one's dog that hook right on up. I guess I have to change it if I'm gonna fish with it some more. I'm just gonna put it off to the side and not fish with it for a while. You didn't call me yesterday and ask me if we're going fishing. You didn't say nothing, so I'm like, oh, I'm going, and if he wants to go, I'll just let him know in the morning. I'm going. Boy, I don't know where these fish are. They just don't want to cooperate for the G-Man today. I've had plenty of bites, just I ain't catching nothing. Alex literally has caught more fish than me today. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. I've caught in 3 fish. He caught in what, 4?
No, 3.
Oh, so we got 3. I got bass. He got bluegill. I was gonna call him perch because that's what we call them in Missouri. Perch. We don't call them bluegills. All right, well, let's see. Let's move this way and cast out past the docks and see if we can't get bit. Since Alex doesn't want to cast out that way, we'll cast out that way. I asked him if he cast it out that way, but never did. Never did say one way or another. So we're gonna go ahead and throw out that way and see if we can't get bit. I have seen it. Oh, there we go. Fish on. First cast and wasn't out there very long. Bluegill on. You got a fish on? Oh, mine's not a bluegill. Mine's a pike minnow. Pike minnow. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a pike minnow too. Doubled up on pike minnow, y'all. His is bigger than mine though.
How does that happen?
I don't know. There you guys go. Doubled up on pike minnow. Here, I'll take them all for you. That way.
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, what the heck? What the hell, bro? You peeing on me or what? What the hell was that? Doubled up on pike minnow?
So it's $500.
He just urinated all over my hand. They ain't $500 here. Sorry. You can take them from here and take them over there. They won't pay you for them. I don't even know where you register for the pike minnow fishing. They used to register over there at the boat launch there in the Dalles. So, all right, back out into the depths. See if we can't get bit again. That took all but 2 seconds after casting out into there.
I need to go change my
Hook.
this guy here.
Yeah, I would change that and your hook if you want to catch more fish. I think your hook's big. Way to go, bro. Doubled up.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you click like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it, you guys. I think I had a bite there. I was trying to bounce it in. Could have been a... Yeah, probably was a weed then. Get a new worm on there and get back to it, I guess, y'all. Wow. It's only supposed to be sunny for about an hour today. It's supposed to go away. And it's supposed to be cloudy for a few days. At least we're catching a couple fish anyways. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth, darn it. Throw it out there a ways and see what happens. Might get a bite way out there. Might not. Oh, it's getting toasty out here with that sun out. Way toasty. Way toasty, guys. Y'all, how you guys doing? I'm sweating. That's how I'm doing. I'm sweating. You guys. And I haven't caught a bluegill at all today. I'm frustrated with that. No bluegills up. No bluegills. Stinks. That's okay. I'll get them. I hope. Fish on, fish on. There we go. Ah, I'm not going to complain about the species, but it's still not a bluegill. It must just be a bass kind of day for the G-Man. And they're all small too. Ain't no size to them. But we're happy nonetheless. Let's get a selfie of it. Let's get a selfie, y'all. There you guys go. Oh. Mm-hmm. Remember to catch, kiss, and release a fish once in a while. See if you go like that, it looks 5 times bigger than what it actually is. Do that long arm there. All right. Later, dude. We got another fish, y'all. Yeah, I hear ya. I mean, a lot of people wish they were fishing when they're watching a YouTube video or YouTube for sure. I'm definitely fishing if I'm not catching though. Even if I'm not catching like I want to. See, this whole area has just got a bunch of weed line. Oh, sorry, my bad. See, this whole area's got a lot of weeds. So, and that's basically what we're fishing for the bass, and we're fishing for the bluegills, and everything else is all these weeds. But so far, it's not panning out like I thought it would. It'd be nice if we were catching more, but you know, some days you just got to be thankful for what you can get, even if it's not a bluegill, which is what I want, is a bluegill. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Woo-wee. That sun comes out and it's toasty. Toasty, toasty, guys. Try a different angle. Maybe it'll pan out, maybe it won't. So far, it hasn't panned out a whole lot of anything. You know, a couple small bass, but that'd be about it. Just that quick. Not even sticking with it. Just a quick little point and gone. He obviously didn't want it. He just was like, ooh, I want to taste it, but I don't want it. A little bit frustrating, you guys. A little bit frustrating. The fish just aren't cooperating today. That seems like it's. Oh, maybe it's better now. The bluegills don't like me today. I don't know why. I'm the perfect guy to catch them. If they're lucky, I'll kiss them and release them. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess.
Alright,
You're back?
fishing, gonna start catching now.
Yeah? Well, I'm glad you're going to start catching because I haven't started yet. Alex is like, I'm back with a vengeance. I'm going to start catching now. And I'm like, I ain't even started catching yet. I've tried, but I ain't started catching yet. Alex is like, I'm going to catch him now. I'm like, I hope so because I'm not doing worth beans. I've had my share of bites, but I just ain't catching them.
I'm gonna start biting a little bit.
You're going to try what?
I'm gonna start biting a little bit. What time is it?
It's 11:07.
Let's see. I'm trying. Where are you?
They're in the great unknown. In the great unknown of the vast water we're fishing. Oh, there we go. I saw your sheep, and this AM, yeah. Those sheep were in my hunting grounds, and the people I think I heard yelling there was probably the sheep herders yelling at their sheep. That's why I wasn't finding no elk that day. Well, I mean, I got into them in the morning before I got to my hunting grounds where I normally hunt them. So, yeah, we got into a nice herd Monday.
Oh, yeah?
Nice herd of elk. Yeah, we just couldn't get close enough to get shot. Yep, just couldn't get close enough to get shot. Ooh, right along the bank there. He hit it just right. Should get bit, in theory.
Shot from where you are.
What's that?
You should have just shoot from where you are.
My bow ain't gonna hit no no 250-yard shot, man.
Oh, with your bow.
Yeah. Trust me. A rifle, one would have probably been dead.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a rifle. You know me by now. I don't usually hunt with a rifle. Man, oh man, this is like one of the slowest days of gilly fishing I've had in a long time. Man. And people say bluegills are easy to catch. Obviously not that easy today. I mean, I have had days where you can come out and just catch them like crazy, but I've also had days like this too. I just want one bluegill. I just caught 3 of them. I ain't even caught one. It's frustrating. It makes me want to cry. I can't even catch a bluegill. How'd you like that sheep video that I put out this morning there, David? Yeah, we ran into a big old herd of... You got him?
Fish on.
Alex is over there ripping bluegill lips, and I can't even get one to bite. There's a bluegill gill. It's a nice one, too. Let's get that bluegill gill on film, y'all. Check that out. He hooked him just perfectly in the snout. He hooked him perfectly. You don't need to...
All right.
Check that gill out, you guys. Alex is ripping some lips.
Sir.
You want him in the bucket?
Yes, sir.
Oh, go in the bucket. He's gone.
Oh,
My bad.
you just gotta release once in a while.
Yeah. You got to catch, kiss, and release them once in a while, right?
Nana would be no.
Yeah. Yeah, your sister don't like any fish to be released, I don't think. At least you understand that it's nice to release the fish once in a while, you know? What wasn't very nice, me releasing the bluegill or the sheep? Yeah, I just put out a short video this morning because of the sheep that was where I normally hunt. They were tramping them through the woods on ATVs, all-terrain vehicles.
Ooh.
Whoever was herding them sheep in my hunting area. All right, man. At least we got a partial bluegill video anyways. I mean live stream. Because Alex has caught in several bluegills on this live stream. I've caught no bluegills, just bass and one pike minnow. I'm telling you guys, man, I don't know what the heck. They ain't cooperating with me. Keep telling Alex he needs to start his own YouTube channel because he's catching more bluegills than me.
Oh, wrong side.
I can see it though. I can tell you if you get a bite.
Uh oh.
You got stuck on the dock. Yep, you did too.
Damn it. Get over there again.
Okay, let me get out your way here. Let me get out your way.
Stay there, Bella. Stay
Bella. Bella, stay over here.
There. Stay there, Bella.
Bella, come here. There you go. Good job, Bella. 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 You stay over here. Good job. Good job. You stay over here. Don't need to be going and getting over there on the dock. TC, what's going on? You catching anything today? Yeah, some smallmouth and pike minnow, and Alex is catching some bluegills. Oh yeah, he's out in the woods living with the sheep, huh? Wow, crazy. Did he steal your worm? So he used to live with the sheep, huh? Out in the middle of the woods, huh? Crazy. They want to fish out there. Oh, you guys, huh? All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna get off this live stream and just start fishing for a little while, and maybe I'll catch a bluegill, maybe I won't. You know. Till next time, you know what I'm gonna say. Oops. You know what I'm gonna say, y'all. The Starkey unit, huh? Well, anywho, you guys, I think I'm gonna get off this live stream, so you guys know what I'm gonna say, you know. So remember to catch, kiss, and release the fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Till next time, Alex is over there. You already said aloha. Bella's over there. This is G-Man, and oh, David's got one more say. Thank you. We appreciate that, man. We'll do the best we can, and hopefully we'll get an elk this weekend. Hopefully. I hope. So, till next time, this is G-Man, and we are out.